Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, my K Smith. Make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe. My guys, we're back for another fire stream. Back for another fire stream. Once again, it's your boy, my K Smith. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all the platforms at AKISS NBA. NBA season is upon us. And I know it's just preseason, and I know people get hyped about so many of the stories, so many of the different narratives, so many of the things that are going on for us in preseason action because we're so itching, fixated on having NBA basketball. I know the WNBA playoffs is going on. Shout out to the New York Liberty that going back to the WNBA finals. Hopefully they get the job done. But this is not a WNBA stream. This is a stream about LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, and also a stream about Bronny James Jr., LeBron James' son. So I guess you could say this is a Los Angeles Lakers kind of preview for the regular season. And I'm here to tell you, I was quick to talk about JJ Redick getting the coaching job with the Los Angeles Lakers, having no prior experience, coming from being a middle school basketball coach, coming from the media world, and jumping right into the coaching ranks with the Los Angeles Lakers, which is one of the best jobs ever, regardless of the Los Angeles Lakers being, a play-in team for the past few years, but they have a team with LeBron James, they have a team with Anthony Davis. But I like some of the things I'm hearing from JJ Redick in his camp. I like kind of how he's talking to the media when they're asking him dumb questions. I like kind of the swagger and the cockiness a little bit that he brings to his interviews, and also just to it seems like he has a great pulse and idea of the things that and the culture that he's trying to create with the Los Angeles Lakers, even though sometimes he can be a little argumentative, even though he can be a little arrogant at times. But I like what I'm hearing from JJ Redick. Also, I like what I'm seeing. He's running a lot of actions that Hurley runs with the UConn. If you're a real hoop head and you're watching some of the sets the Lakers have been running and things of that nature, and he wants to also make the Los Angeles Lakers more analytical driven for it's like shooting more threes. I think one preseason game they shot 43s. He said he wants to get that up to 50. So I like some of the things that JJ Redick is doing with the Los Angeles Lakers. I can't cap. I can't front. I am moved by it. He may be a prodigy. It's either going to go one or two ways. It's going to be a colossal failure, or JJ Redick is going to become one of the best coaches in the NBA. And based on some of the things that I'm hearing and seeing from JJ Redick, I'm more likely to end up on the latter side of him becoming one of the best coaches in the NBA. Maybe not be with the Lakers in his tenure, but he has some good stuff. He has a incredibly great IQ, and I like what he's bringing to the Los Angeles Lakers franchise. And sometimes you need that. It's a breath of fresh air, considering the fact of what they went through with Darvin Ham. And I was one of those people I felt like Darvin Ham did not deserve to be fired. You don't go from a Western Conference Finals and losing the first round to just losing your job. I didn't think that was necessarily right, but sometimes when you lose the locker room, and then sometimes when you have a figure like LeBron James who had a podcast with JJ Redick, people can try to pretend like that had no bearings on JJ Redick getting the head coaching job, but I mean, it kind of did, especially when you have LeBron James who sends messages all the time on social media without really having to say too much, and also his camp as well. But we're not really here to talk about JJ Redick. We're not here really to talk about LeBron. I mean, we are here to talk about LeBron James. But watching LeBron James and Bronny James become the first father-son duo in NBA history to play in a preseason game. And I know it's just a preseason game, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't count. But it was still magical. It was a magical moment. And I'm sure LeBron James, he's posted several pictures on his social media accounts. And it was a magical moment for LeBron James, who was a father after all. To see your son go out and live your lifelong dreams and be on the same court and share that experience with your son is something that we may not see ever again in the history of the NBA. And also, it's just a testament to LeBron James' greatness. It's a testament to everything that he's brought to the game. And it was a report that came out that the Golden State Warriors wanted to take Bronny James Jr., but they kind of respected LeBron and the Lakers' wishes. And that just goes to show you like his overall impact is so enormous and so great that you got teams that are saying, you know what, we want to take Bronny James, but out of respect for LeBron, we're going to let him go to the Los Angeles Lakers. So it was an incredible moment. And I think I'm not going to say going to add another notch on LeBron's GOAT case because his case doesn't really need any more notches added. I think when we talk about LeBron James, he solidified himself as a top 3 basketball player to ever play this game. And he's came out and said it that it's nothing more in his career that he has to do. Everything is just, icing on the cake, a cherry on top. But it's still cool to know that LeBron James probably is going to have something on his resume that nobody is probably ever going to be able to say for us having a father-son duo, not just be a part of the NBA, which is already incredibly hard when we've seen, the Griffeys do it, but on the same team as well. Regardless of how you feel about Bronny Jr. as a basketball prospect, it's still great to see LeBron James and Bronny James Jr. experience something that's truly historic. And the first alley-oop, the first assist, the first pass from LeBron James and Bronny James Jr. into assist to a mate is going to be phenomenal. It's going to generate so much traction on social media and also in the television shows and things of that nature. It's going to be something very, very exciting because it's something that we've never, ever witnessed before. And that's a true testament to, once again, to LeBron James's longevity. And when we talk about LeBron James' GOAT case of him being the greatest basketball player to ever play this game, it's gonna largely be because of his longevity, due to the fact that we've never witnessed a player to play at the level that he's playing at in year 22. This is it, year 22. But just over the course of his entire NBA career, like we're talking about a player that's had multiple MVP seasons throughout his entire long tenure. We're talking about, if you just strip the Miami Heat, the Cleveland Cavaliers, we going back to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we just strip those seasons and those eras away, and we just talking about the LeBron James's era with the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, if you look at his stats and his numbers, it was like 26, 7 and 5 or something like that. Then we look at him winning the championship, and we're looking at him becoming an all-time leading scorer in NBA history. And we look at the Los Angeles Lakers drafting his son. We're looking at a player who's been to, a Western Conference Finals appearance, won a championship, of course. The Lakers have made the playoffs several times under his tenure. That is a Hall of Fame career. All-Star games, all NBA teams. Like, he's had a Hall of Fame career in his latter years with the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's why I'm a little confused why some people say, like, well, he's kind of underachieved with the Lakers. I mean, we're talking about a player that went to Los Angeles Lakers at 34, 35 years old, when historically most players at that age are retiring and aren't great anymore. But we're seeing LeBron James be great, and he's not in his prime, but we've seen him be a top 5 player at times, and he's still going to be a top 5 player to this day, depending on the game or depending on the series and things of that nature. But we've seen LeBron James be a top 5 to 10 player throughout his tenure with the Los Angeles Lakers. I know each season is very different, of course, but it's just fun to bring up, and it's just fun to mention. And I'm going to do a stream one day talking about why LeBron James is really, truly one-on-one, and probably before the season starts. But it's nothing more you can really say that LeBron James has to do. And it's just, once again, a historical moment. Father-son duo in the NBA, something I never thought I would see. Even though I saw Ken Griffey Jr. and, well, I didn't see King Griffey Jr. is that. I've seen highlights and things of that course, but it's just like still, it's fun. It's very exciting, and it's very cool. And the Los Angeles Lakers, for their upcoming season, I've heard a lot about the vibes and the culture and how everybody likes each other and everybody's on the same page, and how the Los Angeles Lakers are very they're clicking. Like I heard about all that. The vibe, the culture, the Los Angeles Lakers clicking on the same page, everybody likes each other. That's all fine and dandy, but last time I checked, LeBron James isn't getting any younger, even though once again he has nothing to prove. Everything is icing on the cake, a cherry on the top, of course. But you're entering a season, as much as praise as I given JJ Redick and much as potential I believe that he has. And I like once again, the questions that he's answering the media. I like the sets that he's running a lot of Hurley sets in UConn and things of that nature. And we've seen the Los Angeles Lakers, they weren't really running any sets at all. It was like figure it out offense with Darvin Ham. But at the same time, he's still a young coach. The Los Angeles Lakers are entering the season with the same starting lineup that they had last year. So it wasn't really any true improvements. Like they have pretty much the same roster that they had under Darvin Ham. So maybe JJ Redick's tenure this season will be different, considering the fact that they're more analytical focused. They're going to focus on scoring, shooting more threes. They're going to focus on running more sets and plays. They're also going to try to make Anthony Davis a hub out of their entire offense. He's not going to be this dual forward player like a Giannis Antetokounmpo or a point center like like Nikola Jokic, but there are ways that you can incorporate Anthony Davis and making sure that you're playing through Anthony Davis throughout the entire game. Because a lot of times we would be watching the Los Angeles Lakers, and there would be times where Anthony Davis last year will go out and have 20 and 10 in the third quarter, and then people weren't finding him the ball. So that's going to be interesting to see. But the Los Angeles Lakers, Bronny James, it was very fun to watch, and it's going to be very fun to watch come the regular season. Going to be some great moments, some great moments, and it's fun. So I just want to come on and talk about that a little bit. And it's your boy, Mike K. Smith. Make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going, man. Peace.